You can look at how we do things in Odense, how we are able to commercialize new knowledge coming out of university level and research. We have an extremely good track record in supporting and developing commercially successful new startups based on knowledge coming out of research. So I think the sense of working with companies, having brought products out actually quite fast, maybe in 12 months, in 18 months, in 24 months, and developing products really close in collaboration with your customers. And I think that's something you can learn from by looking at the Odense model for how to create a commercially successful robot company. A lot of young people can see this is a really interesting place to be. Because in robotics you can be part of working with cutting edge technology, but you can also be part of companies who are actually changing the world, changing the way people are working and living in the future. So robot companies today are taking away a lot of the dull, boring or dirty jobs in industry, for instance, and in other applications. But robotics will also become a much more general purpose technology, aiming for improving quality of life for a lot of different people in a lot of different application areas. And I think that impact that robot companies can have on people's lives and work is something which is really attractive to a lot of young people. And still, at the same time, you can also work with technology which is really cool. Robotics is hot, and you can also do something good for people. And I think that's a really extraordinary combination for young people today. Student intake at the moment in the robot education is very big, and we can see that the research is used or applied a lot in the education area as well. But of course, we are always looking for companies who can be commercially successful in 12, 18 or 24 months, which is in robotics is extremely fast. Because we can see the companies who are working together with customers fast have much more traction commercially and does a product which is actually relevant for the customers. We work with a lot of different companies in our startup hub. One of the up-and-coming companies is a company called QuadSat. It's a drone company. They're doing a payload product for calibrating of satellite communication antennas. So they're doing something which is it's a niche market, but it's also a big niche market. And they're bringing in some high-level knowledge about how to work with satellite communication and putting that into a commercially oriented payload product for drones. So that's one of the stars you will have to be watching from our ecosystem. They're looking for people who are, of course, engineers, robot engineers, software engineers, mechanical engineers, but they're also looking for software developers. They're also looking for commercially oriented people working in marketing and sales, often people who has experience in building up partner channels globally for industry. And the last category, which is a surprise to many people, they're also looking for a lot of STEM educated people in order to do the solutions at the customer sites. Actually, 42% of the workforce in our ecosystem is STEM educated. So that's also a need.